What's up guys, welcome to another video. In this video we're doing a Reaper guide build for Stadium. So if you guys do enjoy this video, please leave a like on the video and hope you enjoy it. So for round one, what I like doing is going for the Spirited to Slay build. So eliminations reset your cooldowns, and this build's all going to be about going into the back line, getting some kills, and also just like going in the front line as well, but mainly for backline kills. So, you know, this is going to help you out once you get an elimination. It's going to reset your cooldown so you can, you know, use your fade again. So use your fade once, you can fade in, try to get a kill really quick and then fade out, and then try to get another kill and just, you know, keep repeating that over and over again, or try to teleport away. Also, you got weapon grease that's going to help you with your attack speed, so that's always good. Then the plasma converter, so that's going to 10% weapon lifesteal. That's going to be good as well. These are greens, commons, so they're very cheap. And then weapon grease, and then the compensator, which is 5% weapon power, so it's going to give you a little bit more damage. And if you have, of course, any more monies to spend, then you can just spend on anything else like ammo reserves or anything you basically want, maybe even frenzy amplifier, which is always good as well. For round two, I like sticking with everything here and then adding on the Talon modification module, so 15% weapon power. And then also the aftermarket firing pin, which is 10% attack speed and also 5% move speed. This is going to be rare items. And of course, if you have anything extra, get anything you want. You know, shield buster is always good as well for attacking those shields. But for Reaper, I'd rather just go with like these two and then maybe stockpile, you know, or something else like that, like see coolant, something like that. As for round three, I'm going to be picking up the Revolving Ruin. So close range, 7 meters. Your shotgun hits grant 4% attack speed for 1 second, attacking up to 10 times. So it's going to be really good for going in the back line and obviously getting really close and just dealing more damage and having that attack speed go up a little bit more. And then also I'm going to be running obviously all these other items that we already talked about, basically 15% weapon power, 10% movement speed, 5% move speed for the aftermarket firing pin as well. And then you're going to have Wretched Wings. So this is going to give you 25% or 25 more health while using Ray Form, gain the ability to fly and gain 20% move speed. So as you can see, this item's insane because you can literally fly. So you hold space, you can fly up, or you look where you want to go, and you can fly around with the Wraith. So if you get an elimination, then you can just dip out of there if you really want to, and you go back to your team, or go to high ground, somewhere you want to escape to, right? So this is all going to combo together. You kill somebody, get your cooldown back from the other ability, and then just fly around. Or you could even combo this with like a ultimate, so, you know, like that. So really cool ability for getting out of there and or just like going in there, getting up high ground, killing people on high ground, and etc. So you're definitely going to want this item for round three. As for round four, I'm going to be getting rid of some things, but I'm going to be keeping the Talon modifier, basically 15% weapon power. That's always going to be good. Keep the Wretched Wings. It's insane, like we just talked about, flying around and stuff. And then also you're going to add on to the kit, which is the Eye of the Spider. So 25% weapon power. Insane. Deal 10% increased damage to enemies below 30% life, which is always insane, and most DPS classes you want to pick this up. If you have any more monies, then of course, you know, get something different. Get like stockpile, maybe even get firing pin again. Get something that's going to help you out, spend all your monies in the round. But overall, this is going to be really good, these items. As for round five, I'm going to be adding Ghosted. So while in Wraith form, passing through enemies slow their movement speed and attack speed by 30% for 3 seconds. So this is going to be really good for just like, you know, using your Wraith form, flying around and then going through players and then slowing them down, of course. Then I'm going to be adding the aftermarket firing pin. That's always good. 10% attack speed and 5% move speed. And then the shield buster. Shield buster is going to be really good for dealing damage to shields and also armor, of course, and gaining that 15% attack speed for 1 second. So all of these items together is going to be very good. As you can see, you know, Wraith through somebody, slow them down a little bit, as you can see with the animation, and then try to kill them. So you're going to want to be very aggressive with this, you know, Wraith through people and then start shooting them and slowing them down. So very nice kit right here for round five. As for round six, as we get more into the rounds, you're going to want to sell some stuff off, but keep Wretched Wings, keep Eye of the Spider, keep aftermarket's firing pin and shield buster, but you're going to want to pick up the closer. So 20% weapon power, 10% critical damage, and critical hits reveal the target for 3 seconds. So it's very useful, but you're mainly using it for that 10% critical damage and that 20% weapon power. So overall, this is kind of the build you're going to build for round 6. Very nice. So as for round 7, this is the items you're going to pick up. So Harvest Fest, which is insane. So your shotgun hits have a 10% chance to spawn a soul globe. When picked up, restore 25% life, 25% ammo, and gain 25% move speed for 3 seconds. A lot of things there it does, but it's pretty insane. Once you pick up one of the globes on the ground, then you're going to want to pick up, obviously keep these items, Wretched Wings, Eye of the Spider, Shield Buster, Decloser, and also pick up Booster Jets. So 20% attack speed when you use an ability, gain 10% boost speed for 2 seconds. Always good, very, very good for getting in there and using your Ray form, going through people with the ghosted, and then like, you know, you have this, your movement speed's going to be insane. And then also the Talon, so it's 15% weapon power at the end. So you can change this up if you want something else a little bit different, but usually the 15% weapon power is insane, and this is kind of what you're going to be running in round 7, and this is a full complete build here. So round 7 is very iffy because not many people get to it, but if you do get to it, this will shred people. So if you go into someone like this, and as you can see, my movement speed is pretty insane, and then I can pick up an orb, and then I can have even more insane movement speed from a dead body. Sometimes they'll drop, sometimes they won't. They have a little bit of chance of dropping, like it says. As you can see, it takes a little bit for them to drop. Let's see if we can get someone to drop. There we go. There's one. So, you know, we can shift through somebody, get an orb, shift through somebody, and then just be on the move, and it just shreds. So yeah, that's the complete build, and let's get right into the gameplay. I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. If you guys have any more questions about the build, or you guys want to change up the build, leave a comment down below and tell me what you guys run for Reaper through these rounds. I'm just gonna play safe here, play for my team. There, I killed 2 with my ultimate there. That was a good Ryan Shatter there. Even though I died, I still got 2 picks, so it's pretty good, and I'm getting rezzed. There we got 2 there. Use my Wraith again because it resets. Remember that? And then there we go. We can use the Wraith again. So right there, I'm trying to go in the back line, trying to get some damage in, and also to go after the tank, right? You don't want to, you know, just like not go after the tank, even though this build is kind of going in the backline build. But yeah, you always want to, I guess, many picks as possible. I'll try to go up here. Maze up here. Do some damage to her. Wait till they go in. Ooh, almost killed me. I'll try to go around. Use all here. Get 2 picks. Get another one. Use my Wraith again because it always gets reset. Kill that Reaper. And then kill the Moira, maybe? Oh, maybe not. I'm gonna get out of here. They're respawning. So right there, I used my ultimate, right? You always want to use your ultimate in good areas and good spots. So like I heard Reinhardt get shattered again. I'm just gonna use my ultimate because this is, you know, stadium, this ain't regular mode. So I'm usually using my ultimate when Reinhardt is gonna shatter because they have so much, you know, health and stuff. They have builds and stuff, right? So easy pick there. 2 picks there. Going in the back line. So look for something that's a little weaker, maybe Moira. Even though she's ulting, I can put some damage on her. Reload, try to go after Moira again. There we go, she's dead. We got the Reaper. Reaper's doing a lot of damage. Oh, by myself. Yeah, I'm dead here. But that doesn't really matter. I was like picking them off in the back line. My teammates just couldn't stay alive for some reason. They were getting pushed down by the Reaper. Nothing I could really do there, but at least I got the Moira, right? And then I got another pick before that, right? So I'm doing tons of damage in the back line. Remember that. Always do damage in the back line with this build. It is insane. You do tons of damage output. I do have ultimate here. Reaper is up here. Reaper's dead. I'm just gonna Wraith in right here. I'm gonna try to get a ultimate since I have speed boost and everything. Watch out for this Chugger Queen. Oops. Try to Wraith out of that. Go down here, get some health. So since my team lost that, it is what it is. I still was staying alive, right? I still stayed alive the whole time. I tried to get some picks there. Tried to use my, you know, my movement speed to my advantage and use my ultimate. Remember, we're flying now. We have that ability. Try to go after the Juno, maybe. That was a good example of me flying around and being able to get a kill. Now I'm very agile, right? I can fly around and go many places. Avoid as much damage as I can and get another pick in the back line. As you can see, I'm just going to fly around. Get away from the other Reaper. Uh-oh. It's all good. Distract them a little bit. Try to grab this Moira, maybe. Wait for the Moira to use Wraith. She's in the back line. Got the Juno, maybe. Get high ground. Oops, I messed up my teleport, but it's okay. What do I got here? Oh, got pulled in. There we go. So my Reinhardt shattered them a little bit, and then I used my ultimate, right? So necessarily, you don't really need to, you know, get that many picks of your ultimate. Maybe just get one and you'll be good, right? Like I just did there. And always try to go after the back line like I keep doing over and over again. Reaper's super low, so I'm just gonna reload real quick and then kill Reaper. Reaper's dead. I think Juno AFK'd, her controller died. Don't know what happened. Ooh, I flew right into him, but right there, as you can see, I was dealing so much damage and just doing so much work. My team, I just don't know what they're doing. We do have a Reinhardt versus a Junker Queen, so it's going to be very hard for us. So necessarily, it's not really my fault here that we're kind of losing this. I'm trying to do as much work as I can. I am getting decent picks as well, so it's just the fact that we have a Reinhardt versus this kind of comp is very, very hard. And I can't really do much against the Junker Queen. As you can see, it's very hard to try to kill her while I'm trying to kill other people. I did get a decent amount of picks, and I have 10,050 round earnings, so I'm doing tons of damage. I'm doing tons of work. It's just the tank diff at this point, right? And you can't do much about that. But overall, the build is very good. As you can see, I'm going after the backline, and I'm just melting the backline. For example, I have more money, right? So I have this spider. We are losing like every round because my team... or because my tank, but I'm gonna get something else, right? So I'm looking for something to get. Maybe I'm gonna get firing pin to get more of that, but they don't have shields or anything. They do have armor a little bit. I'm just gonna run firing pin. Firing pin is pretty good, get some more attack speed. But as you can see, if we're losing, you know, and you still have extra money, just buy something and try to win this. Hopefully we do win this. I mean, the Juno did disconnect, so that's good. I mean, we do have like a tank diff, but hey, the Juno disconnect, so I'm just gonna take that win. I don't care. Other than that, you know, if you lose the game, hey, sometimes not your fault. Oh, Juno. Oh, never mind. Juno came back. We lost. I'm gonna try to stay with my Reinhardt here. Try to help him out a little bit, maybe with the Queen, but it's gonna be very, very difficult because she's got so much HP. I really want to go after the back line still. She's super low down there. More behind us. Should be easy kill. Don't know why she's behind us. I'm gonna use my teleport. Try to go after this Mei, maybe. Nope. Maybe not. Go after the Queen again. There we go. As you can see, I used my Wraith ability to my advantage there. Wraithed up in the sky, kind of followed the guy. The guy has it as well. He has retro wings as well. But I use it to my advantage. Again, using my advantage there as well to fly around. So, like, this item is insane for Reaper, and you want it 24/7. Basically, on any build, you want that item. It's just insane. You literally fly around, you know? It's crazy. It's like you have no clip. I almost have ultimate here. I'm going to try to defend the right side. Make it so they can't really come up. Ooh, Juno hurts. Oh, we got beat. So I'm going to fly up. Fly over. Because they did wall us off. I'm going to use my ult here just to deal some damage. Break the wall, maybe. Oh, got to get out of that. I want to try to kill that more, but I think we lost that. Yep. I'm just gonna back out. I'm gonna fly really high. Every time when you lose a fight, always try to fly very high because they can't get you, and then teleport out. Oh baby! I would like it healed. Come on, Mercy. There we go. We're alive. So as you can see, I still got out of there. I actually got out of there before Lucio did, which is very surprising. I go back to my teammates here. Oh, Jungle Queen's low. I would fly up to her, but I don't have it. Oh, what a shatter. There we go. So as you can see, I kind of walked around and I looked for the back line, right? I looked for Moira. Moira was ulting. I'm just going to kill her anyways because I have a little bit of damage boost for my Mercy helping me. And then also she's going to be low anyways for my teammates damaging her, right? So I'm always going to go after her. I'm going to go after the Juno. And this is, like I said, this is a back line hitter. So you want to go in the back line, look for those squishy targets and try to go back there and try to kill them. So I'm going to get Shield Buster here. And then I have some leftover, right? So I'm leftover money here. So we can look at what we can get. We can even get, you know, the leech, so 5% weapon power, 10% weapon steal, a little bit more weapon steal, or weapon life steal, or we can get icy coolant maybe, cooldown reduction. But I think we're just gonna get the leech. I think it's gonna be good. Get a little bit more life steal in there so we can stay alive and just deal as much damage as we can. Remember, what we just got was ghosted, so we're gonna be going through people, try to slow them down first, and then kill them. So we're gonna see how that works. I tried to slow the Junker Queen down there just to, you know, kill her, and it did slow her down really good, so was able to kill her at the end of the day. But it's just my tank at this point. Remember, like, the build can't really do much if your tank is just getting dominated, right? I hold shift, their tank is 7-1. I try to help with the enemy tank. I try to kill her. You know, I try to kill the Junker Queen, try to fly into her. But I'm just not doing enough damage output. I mean, this is a stadium, so remember that. It's going to be very hard to, yeah, it's going to be very hard to kill a Junker Queen that's really fed like this. And also, the enemy team is just rolling over my Reinhardt. Like, you know, they have Mei, so they instantly go into our tank. And like I said, you can't do anything about it. So there's nothing you can really do. So that's the kind of the build. I'm going to leave this in here because, look at me. I did 53,000 match earnings. I was dominating. It's just tank difference. It's, you know, I want 6v6 in this rather than 5v5, but it is what it is. You know, you can't get everything. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Even though I lost, it just gives you a good perspective of, you know, still go after the back line, try to do your best, and even if you lose, it's totally not your fault because, you know, it's 5v5 is literally a tank game. So yeah, other than that, let me know what you guys want to change up with the build, what you guys think would be better for the build as well. Maybe even more tanky versus a Junker Queen. Maybe you could have changed it up. Like in game, you can change it up. So if there's a Junker Queen on enemy team, then you can change up your build, make it more damage focused for like a tanks rather than kind of backline, kind of what this build is for. So you can always change up your build in mid game. But yeah, this is the build. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, and have a great day or night, and peace.